Okay, Bruno Nascimento, buy and hold investor out of sunny Southern California. Okay, guys, make sure you guys ping up, guys. We're gonna be going through everything about that you need to know about the VA home loan benefit today. We're gonna go step A to Z. Welcome to the show. I'm Anthony Glenn. I am your host, and guess what, man? You guys are gonna win today, man. You guys are gonna win today, man. All right. So for those of you, put a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready for the show. I am live on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Farmers Only, the whole 9, baby. And guess what, man? I am ready to go. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Let me make sure I turn my do not disturb on, man, because I got phone calls and stuff coming in. Okay, guys, we're new to we are new to TikTok, but we're not new to other social media platforms. Guys, I am live on Instagram as we speak. Okay, and then I'm gonna type Tony Glenn II in here.com so you guys know where to find me. Okay, hold on, nii.com. Okay, I'm gonna post this right here because I'm live on different social media platforms. I'm currently in my studio, so if I start looping, okay, let me know, guys. And guys, we're gonna get straight to winning in real estate with the VA home loan benefit, guys. We're gonna let you guys know everything that you guys need to know about the VA loan. Okay, all right, so here's the rules of engagement as you guys are on the show. For those of you that are on TikTok, okay, welcome to the show. For those of you that are on Instagram, I want you guys to share this to your friends and family, guys, because I promise you today you're going to learn everything that you need to know about the VA home loan benefit. I'm also live on YouTube, guys. The YouTube channel will be at TonyGlennII.com. So if you guys are interested in learning where this information is going to live rent-free so you guys could go back, you will be able to go back and listen to this. And today we're going to be talking about the VA loan. All right. So now, put a 1 in the chat if you guys know a veteran. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know a veteran. I'm going to be on live for 2 straight hours, kicking it like a sensei, talking about the VA home loan benefit. The only thing that I'm going to ask you guys to do is if you're on TikTok, if you ain't thumbing, okay, you ain't running. Okay, so make sure you're banging those thumbs out, man, and getting the likes up. Okay, Ian, I just followed you. Okay, I'm going to invite you as a guest again. Okay, so Ian, if you could come up, I would really appreciate that. My co-host, Bruno Nascimento, make sure you guys give him a follow. That is my brother, okay? He's a buy and hold investor as well. So as we go through this show, my 2 co-hosts, and then I also got Anthony that's on the show as well. He's making sure that I'm looking all snuggly and my nose is all powdered up. So let's get to the teaching, guys. Okay, number 1. Okay, Bruno, the first question that I have for you is, all right, let's do a little bit of real estate trivia. All right, Bruno, are you here? Can you unmute your mic, please? We cannot hear you, brother.
Can you?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Okay. What is the minimum credit score for the VA loan?
All right, man. Good question. The minimum credit score for the VA loan is there is none.
There is no minimum credit score for the VA loan. Can you explain what the VA looks for? What are the fundamental things that the VA looks for? Now, the reason why we're talking about the VA loan is because guess what? If you stick here long enough, you guys are going to be able to find out that guess what? Anybody can use the Veterans VA loan. We're going to talk to you guys about how to do that, and then we're going to break everything down for you guys. And if you're on LinkedIn or any other social media platform and you guys want to ask us questions, you can put your questions in the chat. I have my comments on, so if you have a question that you want to propose, make sure you put it in the chat. And guess what? On TikTok, for every 5 likes that you guys have, I am going to unlock another VA loan nugget. Okay, Bruno, so can you tell me why doesn't the VA have a minimum credit score? Can you explain that to me? Why?
Yeah, man. So it doesn't have a minimum credit score because the VA, they understand, man, that sometimes there are hardships and things that occur that happen, right? That shouldn't preclude or shouldn't stop a veteran from becoming a homeowner. So the guideline, right, is that there is. So what is if anybody just be the individual lender's overlay, right? An overlay is essentially specific rules and guidelines that each lender has that mitigates their risk tolerance. So VA guidelines, it does not have any minimum credit score. They're also the things that they take into consideration is just, your income, your debt, and ultimately the veteran's ability to repay the loan, man.
Out freaking standing, guys. All right, so check it out. Ian Jensen, I'm trying to bring you up, brother. Make sure you raise your hand and get on stage. I just found out that TikTok, you can only have 4 people on the stage at a time. That's garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you guys are good, Ian, I just invited you up. Okay, so I only have 3 I have space. So if you're on the stage and you want to ask a question, you can. Ian, I just sent you another invite. Accept that invite and come on up to the stage. Ian Jensen, if you guys see him in the listening lounge, these are my 2 co-hosts, Ian Jensen and Bruno Nascimento. Okay, so you guys could actually get on the show and rock out with us. And today we're talking about all things that you guys need to know about the VA home loan benefit. What we're going to talk about today, guys, this is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how you can partner with a vet.
Bruh.
You're going to learn how you can buy a multi-unit with a vet. You're going to learn how you can build a multi-unit with a vet. And then we're also going to tell you guys how to do VA construction loan, man. Come on, let's go, guys. Get the shares up right now. Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor. I want you guys to match my energy. What's up, Dobby? Shout out to my brother, Dobby. Dobby, bro, you got to pull up, man. Bring your Speedos up here and bring your son, man, so you can come get in the pool with us and hang out, brother. Shout out to you that's on Instagram. That's my homie, retired gunnery sergeant, United States Marine Corps commanding. All right, shout out to Dobby. Okay, so now, guys, if you have questions or comments, the rules of engagement on TikTok, guys, is for every 5 likes, I'm going to unlock another VA loan secret. So make sure you guys share, ping some people up. My goal is to get to 100 shares, okay, and 10,000 likes on TikTok. For those of you that are on Instagram and Christian Mingles, okay, all I want you guys to do is share this, and I pinned a link in on TikTok, on YouTube, so you guys could actually see. You guys could actually join the Facebook group, because I'm going to put the replay of this in the chat. And then also I'm going to share our little nugget for you guys, the 5 things that you need to have to do the VA rehabilitation loan. If you guys want to know about that, put a 1 in the chat right now. VA rehabilitation loan, VA rehab loan. Okay. VA rehab loan. Ian, I'm trying to bring you in, bro. Okay. I keep giving you an invite. All you got to do is accept the invite and come up. Anthony, can you do me a favor, and can you call him and try and get him on the stage? Okay, but I'll rock out with Bruno until he can get up here. Okay, we got 7 shares on TikTok. Thank you guys for joining us. Who has a question about the VA loan that they would like to ask us while I'm on the show as I get ready to kick it? Any questions? Albert, welcome to the show. What's your question? Brother Albert. Albert Johnson. Albert, are you there? Albert Jones.
Hello.
Yes, what's your question? Welcome to the Winning Real Estate Show. How can I help you?
Well, I was just looking. I wouldn't really have a question right at this moment.
Okay, make sure you give me a follow. What branch of service?
Air Force.
Oh, man. Man, get this Air Force guy off my stage, man. We only help Marines in here, man. I'm joking with you, bro. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for pulling up to the show. I really, really appreciate you, man. If you have any questions or comments, either put them in the chat. Have you used your VA loan yet, Albert?
I have. I'm married to a veteran as well.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, let me tell you something that you probably didn't know. Did you know that you can have 4 properties with 2 veterans?
I've heard something of that nature. I've heard some of it. So.
Absolutely. Okay, so check this out. Number 1, you could partner with a veteran. Okay, you could buy a multi-unit up to 5 units with the VA loan. Number 1. Number 2, you can buy a property. Where did you buy your first property at, brother?
In Alabama.
How much did you pay for it? Between 100 and 150,000, correct?
I actually paid 180,000 for it.
Okay, so now, did you know that you can move out of that property, and then you could actually put that property in a trust, and then you can do the one-time restoration and get another VA loan with the person that you used the first certificate with, and you still have a free entitlement open for your wife. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this stuff, guys. A lot of people think you can only use the VA loan once. So Albert, what I'm going to do is I want you to, do you have a pen? I want you to write a number down.
I'm driving. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so thank you for joining us, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So if you guys want to come up to the stage and ask some questions, man, he sounded like he was scared to ask the questions, man. Come on, man. Marines don't bite, man. We talk a little loud, man, but we just trying to teach y'all, man. The Marine Corps leads the way, man. So if you have any questions or comments, guys, get the likes up for every 5 likes that we get on the show. For every 1,000 likes that we get on the show and every 5 shares, we're going to unlock another VA loan secret, guys. And then all of this stuff is going to live rent-free, okay, in our Facebook group, and we're going to give you guys a link. And then also we have a VA Loan Masterclass coming up that will allow you guys to register for that. So if you guys are interested in going step by step, okay, this is the Winning Real Estate Show, and today's topic is the VA loan. Okay, and guess what? We're going to go step by step on some of the secrets and hacks that a lot of people don't know about the VA home loan benefit. All right. So now, if you have questions or comments, raise your hand, get on stage, and we'll rock out with you guys. What's up, PK? Welcome back, man. Okay, and then I see my sister, the K Lace-Lang. What's up, sister? The K Lasaja. I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome to the show, homegirl. Good to see you on Instagram. Okay, so I just need to partner with someone in the military. Yes. Okay, now let's talk about that. Partnering with a veteran. Bruno, are you here? Bruno Nascimento. Okay, Bruno.
I'm here.
Okay, check this out. Can I partner? How can I utilize a veteran's VA loan? Can you use a veteran's VA loan? Yes or no?
Yes, you can.
How?
So what you're gonna do, man, is you're gonna partner with that veteran, all right, or go into a joint venture with them. So with him or her. So essentially, you have 2 ways of doing it. You have one way where you go on the loan, and one way that you don't go on the loan, but you go on title, right? So you and the veteran, you guys come to an agreement on how it's going to be. This is if you're not going to go on the loan, right? To where they only factor in the veteran's income and debt, right? And then that non-veteran would essentially go on title, right? And then you guys kind of come up with your own agreement. And then another way is where you partner where, you both go on the loan and the non-veteran puts in 12.5% down to kind of bridge that gap. So the VA covers, they guarantee 25% of the loan. So with a non-veteran, that non-veteran just needs to put in 12.5, right? And then now that unlocks all the benefits, man. I mean, I'm talking about the interest rate reduction, refinance loan. We're talking about the 100% cash out and everything else that comes along with the VA. The low interest rates, the easier ways to qualify, by having less stringent guidelines and everything else. So those are 2 ways that you can partner non-veteran with a veteran.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understood that. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys didn't understand it. I want y'all to hear what he just said. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want a deeper explanation on how you can partner with a veteran. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys didn't understand. Because guys, guess what? Let me tell y'all something, okay? He just said that there was 2 ways to do it. You go on the loan or you don't go on the loan. Okay? You go on the loan, you don't go on the loan. Now, Bruno, can you give me an example? Okay, let's give an example of how a non-veteran can take advantage of the VA loan. Okay, let's do an example of how a non-vet can take advantage of the VA loan. Okay, so the purchase price is $500,000. So the 14 people that are here right now put $500,000 in the chat. Okay, I want everybody to put $500,000 in the chat right now. Okay, $500,000. Okay, that's going to help me get the engagement up and get more people in here. And for those of you that are on the show right now, we're basically showing you guys how you can partner with a veteran and why you want to partner with a veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor out of sunny Southern California. Make sure you give Bruno Nascimento a follow. He's my co-host. I'm a buy and hold investor out here. I'm a real estate broker and real estate investor. I've been investing in real estate since 1998. Okay, I bought my first property with my VA loan in Hawaii. Okay, and then now I have built my real estate empire by leveraging my VA loan to use it multiple times to build a real estate empire. The military helped me start my business. The military helped me get government grants. The military paid for my my college. The military also made me get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So I'm messing with y'all. So guys, what we're doing is get the likes up on TikTok right now, guys. We're live on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. So if you have questions, you guys could hear and communicate with each other. On TikTok, you can't. On Instagram, I can't invite anybody in. But on TikTok, if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask, you can ask any real estate questions that you want to ask. This is specifically on how to partner with a veteran. Now, can you give me a fundamental example, Bruno, of how the 12.5% situation? What does that mean? And tell me the difference between FHA and VA loans.
Sure thing. So, for example, look. So, for this example, we'll say you have a veteran that's the right that okay, and now he wants to partner with. Okay, so it's not a uncle. So the uncle and or so they're brothers. They're going in on it. So right, or his brother. So the brother needs to put in 12.5% down, right, so that the VA guarantee up to 25% the lender should they default on the loan. Meaning that if they default on the loan, the lender has to essentially go after that collateral, which is the property, right? There are costs associated with it. There's a whole bunch of things that kind of goes along with it, right? So there's risk. So the way that the VA gets the best rates for the veterans, right, through the VA loan is by guaranteeing the lender to say, hey, look, if they default, we are willing to guarantee, right? So we're giving you insurance for up to 25% of how much this property is, right? So that's that. Now, if you're talking about the difference when you're looking at other loans and things like that. So, for example, FHA specifically, what you asked, right? So FHA, you have what's called MIP, right? So mortgage insurance premium. And so with FHA, you will always have MIP, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you put down 50% down, right? MIP, it's on the loan regardless for the life of the loan, right? So it is mortgage insurance premium. So FAO or conventional, you have PMI, private mortgage insurance. That's until the home has 20% equity, right? You are paying that mortgage. So, or you're paying that insurance. So that's the difference, right? There is no sort of payments that are being made by the borrower because the VA is taking that on.
Okay, let me break that down. Let me break that down real quick. So that way we got it, guys. Okay, so essentially what that means is that in the event that you're a veteran, okay, can 3 people go on together on a larger property with 2 veterans and not a veteran? Okay, so here's a question so we got some questions, guys. As I do the reset on thank you for that question, and I'm going to answer it, Jay Barton, okay, on Instagram. Okay, so his question was, can 3 people go on together on a larger property, 2 veterans, 1 not a veteran? Okay, the answer is yes. You can have, Bruno, do you have the VA handbook readily available? Do you want to read the terminology? Are you prepared for that, or do you want me to get it?
I can pull it up, man.
Okay, so yes, 2 veterans and 1 non-veteran can. Everybody put the word can in the chat. I need everybody to type the word can. What this does, when you type in the chat, what it does is it helps curate the algorithm and it shows that people are engaging with us. Okay, for those of you that are on Instagram, I'm live on TikTok, LinkedIn, okay, and I'm live on YouTube at the same time. So if you guys want this information, if you guys want to be a part of the show, okay, you can either get on TikTok, LinkedIn, or YouTube, and Tony Glenn, 2ns2eyes.com. This information is being recorded. So if you want to go back and listen to the stuff that we're talking about, you can go back. Oh man, guess what, y'all? Everybody put a fire emoji in the chat, guys. We got 33 people on TikTok. Let's freaking go, baby. All right, welcome to the show. Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor. I'm excited. Thank you for coming to the show. I am about to blow the hell up. I'm about to blow this thing down, guys. Okay, so I appreciate you guys pulling up. We're talking about all things VA loans. Welcome to the show, guys. Ping up, get me up to 20 shares right now and 7,000 likes. We're at 6.8 likes right now. I need to get up to 5 more shares. And for every 5 shares, the rules of engagement on TikTok, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock another VA loan secret. If you have questions or comments, put them in the chat. If you got questions or comments in the chat, I'm going to read everything out of the VA handbook so you guys could actually verify everything that I'm telling you guys. Okay, so the question is, yes, can 3 people go on together on a large property? Everybody put the number 7 in the chat. And Bruno, can you explain, about the 7? Why is 7 so important with a joint VA loan?
Yeah, so the number 7, ultimately the number of units that you can acquire between 2 veterans, right? So, only catches.
Damn, what kind of phone is that, man? That sounds like a telephone over there, dog. That's on the wall with that squiggly line. Hey, look at my picture, y'all. Bruno got a phone like this on the wall, y'all. Y'all see my line? Look, hello? Big ass phone in the kitchen on the wall with that long ass string you could go to the bathroom with. Bruno, what kind of phone is that, dog? Damn. Damn, a telephone. That's what Bruno got, y'all. Dog, okay, so you want to answer that question for me, Bruno, real quick? I done roasted his phone, man. He said, screw Anthony, man. Go ahead.
No, so it's the number of units that 2 veterans can buy. So if we're talking about a multi-unit, right, 7 units. So I'm a veteran. Tony's a veteran, right? We are unmarried. So we go in, we purchase a property, a multi-unit. It can have 7 units. I need to live in one. Tony needs to live in the other, right? We can rent all the properties out, right, to entities, to people, right? Except that one of the units, right, one of the units needs to be rented out to a business, meaning that the entity needs to have an EIN and not a social security number or SSN.
Okay, man, Bruno, man, I don't know what you got going on over there, dog. You got all kind of noises going on over there. You got fart noises going on. What you got over there, Bruno? What you got going on over there, dog? Man, shout out to Bruno, man. We roast each other, man. Make sure you guys give Bruno Nascimento a follow. Make sure you follow Ian Jensen in the audience. He's having a hard time getting on the stage, but he is supposed to be on stage with us today. I'm trying to invite him as a co-host, but for some reason, it's not allowing me to send him I done sent the invite like 9 times. Ian, I'm trying to get you on here, man. I don't know what's going on, okay? I know I can put up the 4 people on the show. Welcome to the show, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are liking the pace of the show. I want to make sure you got this. And now I have the VA handbook open, live and in color, and I'm going to read this to you guys. Now, so Jay Barton, I'm going to answer your question. Joint VA loan. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you're on TikTok and you want me to read it right out of the VA handbook, okay? And a lot of people don't even know that you can do this. And this is the reason why we're telling you guys that the VA loan is one of the best loans that you guys could utilize. Okay, joint VA loans. Let me read it right here. Joint generally refers to a loan for which a veteran and, everybody write the word and in the chat. And, y'all better be paying attention. And, everybody put and in the chat. And in the chat. And, I want to see and. I got 32 people here right now, and I got 17 shares. Put the word and in the chat, guys. And, okay? And that means it's not or means this or that, and means it's both, okay? Joint generally refers to a loan for which a veteran and another person are liable, and the veteran and the other obligor own the security. So, can anyone use my VA loan? Yes. A joint loan is a loan made to the veteran and 1 or more non-veterans. Did y'all hear that? 1 or more non-veterans. So that means when people tell you that you can't use the VA loan or partner with a veteran, you tell them, ain't nobody got time for that, all right? Because they don't know what the hell they talking about. So that means that you don't even have to serve to use the veteran's VA loan. Let me keep reading here. Let me keep reading, man, because I know people are like, what in the hell? Okay. A joint loan is made to the veteran and. That means that a veteran and a non-veteran, they both got to be on the loan, but anyone can take advantage in a partnership with a veteran. The veteran and one or more non-veteran who is not willing to use their entitlement, the veteran and the veteran spouse who is also a veteran, the veteran and one or more non-veterans. A loan involving a veteran and his or her spouse will not be treated as a joint loan. So if I'm a veteran and my wife is a veteran and I use my VA certificate and they don't, that's not a joint loan. Now, let me keep reading. To avoid confusion, the term veteran and non-veteran, here's some examples. 3 veterans using their entitlements and 1 non-veteran. 1 veteran using the entitlement and 4 non-veterans. 2 veterans using the entitlement and 2 veterans not using the entitlement. So that means that, listen, that essentially means that, listen, it could be me and 4 of you guys. We could all go on a joint loan. People are asking me, now, Bruno, why would I want to use a non-veteran on my VA loan? Why? Can you give me a scenario why I would want to use a joint veteran on the VA loan? Why would I not? Why would I want to use a person that's not a veteran on the loan?
So, man, so sometimes it could be that non-veteran, right, they have enough income to help qualify for that property that you may not be able to qualify for individually. So that's the thing. You may not have the funds for, or the income, the funds, the credit to qualify for that. They might. So now you guys can partner and you can find ways that it can benefit both of you guys because, hey, you know what? If it's a business venture, like now that non-veteran is benefiting because they're getting a lower interest rate. They're getting the ability for them to be able to do a refi later on, right? And you can benefit from leveraging their income and then, their actual financial profile.
Perfect. Okay. So check this out. Listen, I'm going to read this to you guys. Guys, if you guys are enjoying the show, put a 1 in the chat, guys, because right now I'm going through all things about everything that you guys need to know about the VA loan. And I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, guys, because I'm going to continue to kick it like a sensei. Welcome to the show, guys. Get me up. Our goal today is to get to 100 shares. So for every 5 shares that you guys do, guys, for every 5 shares on TikTok, what we're going to do for you is that we're going to unlock another veteran secret. So guys, I got 33 people here right now, man. Listen, we're teaching our heart out. So can you guys get us up to 25 shares right now? Can y'all give me to 5 more shares? And you can, hint, you can share again, guys. So Ian, are you having a problem coming up? Okay, I'm inviting you as a guest, okay, on the show. Invitation sent. See if you could come up, Ian. See if you could come up on the show. Okay, Bruno, do you have the ability to turn your camera on yet? Okay. So guys, okay, so
access.
Go ahead.
No, it doesn't let me turn the camera on.
Okay, got to get them followers up, Jack. Make sure y'all follow Bruno and Ian, guys. We got 38 people here right now. Listen, if you're on the live right now, and you better get a pen because you're going to learn something today. My name is Anthony Glenn. I'm a buy and hold investor. I'm a real estate broker. I own the Remax franchise. We have done over $1 billion in real estate sales to help veterans get on a journey to become a millionaire. And guess what? We're live on Instagram also and LinkedIn and YouTube. So guys, this information, you could go back and listen to the replays. What we're going to do is that once we get to 1,000 shares, not 1,000 shares, but 10,000 likes and 100 shares on TikTok, we are going to post in our Facebook group the five essential things that you guys need to know about doing a VA rehabilitation loan. Okay, so now, who has questions or comments that they would like to post in the chat? And guys, if you guys want to stick around, guys, we're going to be teaching because we're going to tell you guys why it is important to partner with a veteran. Okay, why? Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. Who has questions?
Tony, it's Fred. I have a quick question.
What you got, brother?
Yes. Can you transfer a loan to a VA loan, a current loan that you have?
Yes. Okay, that's called the VA Assumption Loan. And close the app out and come back. And I'll say, it'll say request to join. Click that immediately. Ian, close the app out and come back up. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's the question. The question was, Can you assume a veteran's VA loan? The answer is yes. Okay. Bruno, do you want to cover that, or do you want me to cover the VA assumption loan? Because there's pros and cons to doing the VA assumption loan, guys. There's pros and cons to doing the VA assumption loan. So we're going to be able to break it down. And guess what? We're going to walk through step by step. Once we get up to around 30 shares, guess what I'm going to do? I am going to walk through the VA construction loan step by step. So make sure you give Bruno Nascimento a follow. And right now, we're going to talk about how you can do the VA assumption loan and the pros and cons. Go ahead, Bruno.
And sure thing. But I just wanted for clarification, man. Was he talking about doing the assumption or about converting from a conventional loan into a VA loan, brother? Was that the question that you had asked?
Yes, converting over from conventional to VA.
Let's answer both of them. Okay.
Yes, so you can for both of them. So, it would just, be as simple as you doing a refinance into a VA. So it's as simple as that. You just would be doing a refinance on whatever the principal balance is that you have on your current conventional loan. And then that opens you up for you to be able to tap into, other options and other advantages, that the VA offers, like the, other refinance options and cash out options. But if you have a conventional loan, I would say connect with this man to see if it even makes sense for you to do that, right? Because there's other things that we want to factor in, right, to see if it's worth you starting your loan out all over again. But really is just kind of lining up what your goal is to see if it actually makes sense to do that, right? But hopefully that answers your question, brother. But hit us up and we can definitely walk you through a customized thing to let you know if that's the best route to go. Or not, but so going back to the assumption, right? So a VA assumption, it can be, right. So the number one thing is that it's something that is offered by the mortgage servicer, meaning that whatever the lender is that currently owns that mortgage that is servicing, they're the ones that are going to be the approving authority or not. But now the person that is attempting to assume, they also have to make sure that they go through the process, right? And they have to qualify for the amount that they are assuming. Now, pros and cons, right? So, a con could be that whenever you're assuming the loan, you're assuming whatever that principal balance of that current mortgage is. If the property is being sold, for example, and there is, the asking price is higher than the principal, right? Then now you're talking about it's on you for you to kind of figure out how to bridge that gap, right? You have some lenders that would, allow you to be able to get a second mortgage that would be in second place and a few other intricacies, right? Or, a lot of ways where you can just go and you write the check to make up that difference. But now you're taking on a lower interest rate, most probably a lower principal and a lower monthly payment. So that's one way. And then that is if it's a veteran, right? If a veteran is assuming the loan, right, the best way to do it is where the veteran now replaces their VA loan entitlement.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down because let's slow down real quick because it's too much. Let's slow down real quick and let's break it down step by step. You with me, Bruno?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So step one, what does a veteran? Let's go. Okay. So step one. So I want to transfer my loan from a conventional to a VA loan or vice versa. What's the first thing that I need to do, Bruno? Like what is the fundamental difference between a non-owner occupant a VA loan and can I utilize this? Can you tell them the difference real quick?
Yeah. So, I think the biggest one is going to be that if you're doing a VA loan, right, it's the caveat to the VA loan is that the owner has to, you have to have the intent to own or occupy the property. So that's number one.
Bingo.
So that's what I would check first is, if you're switching it over, do you intend on residing in the property? That's primary, before you can even carry out the conversation.
And how many days do I have? How many days, Bruno, before I have to move into the property? Once I get the loan, how many days do I have? Once I close on the property, how many days do I have to move into the property?
Yeah, so that's the sticky thing, right? So the guideline, and again, guys, I put emphasis on that, man, is the guideline. The guideline itself does not dictate a specific time frame. However, they do use an example, right? Because the verbiage they use is that it's reasonable time frame, right? They deem 60 days, or in the example that they use 60 days. But if you're an active duty person, right, it's reasonable for you to have the intent to own or occupy, right, with up to, from my experience, 12 months. Now,
That is correct.
Great area.
Okay, so again, guys, what the guideline says, guys, is that when you do the VA, if you have a conventional loan and you want to transfer into the VA loan, you're going to get lower interest rates and not pay mortgage insurance. Okay, so your monthly payment's going to be lower, and then you have the ability to I want you guys to put this in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys got a pen, because we're going to run through this, and then also we're going to be going through the VA construction loan explained. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor. My co-host is Ian Jensen in the chat. He's going to be rocking out in the chat and answering any questions in the chat. And Bruno Nascimento, that's on stage right now, make sure you give them a follow. Follow Bruno, follow Ian. They're new to Talk Tick, okay? And listen to me. The reason why we're going through this is because nobody is focusing on educating veterans and letting them know about all of the benefits they have with the VA loan. And they're not talking about the VA construction loan and breaking it down step by step. We're going to do this on live, and then we're also going to give you an opportunity to set up a free, everybody write the word free in the chat. Free. Write the word free in the chat. If you're on my live on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Christian Mingles, YouTube, whatever, write the word free. We're going to give you a free roadmap. The only way that we will be able to help more veterans is that we have to give you free information, and then you have to go out and apply the information and come back with something after you buy something. And that's called receipts, guys. We need receipts from you guys, okay? So now we're going to give you a free roadmap to put you on a 12-month plan to buy real estate, okay? All right. So yes, Christian Mingles, free roadmap. Okay. So if you're on here and you don't know what you need to do, listen, no minimum credit score, no maximum loan amount. Bruno, can you Google for me conforming limit? Can you Google for me conforming limit and give me the textbook definition of this? And guys, we're going to give you a phone number to where you guys we could text you, and my man Donovan, get on TikTok, man, so I can bring you on the stage, okay? Donovan is on Instagram. Donovan is one of our partners, okay? And if you guys are interested, if you're a realtor, a loan officer, or a veteran, or seeking to be a real estate investor, okay, put a 1 in the chat. If you're a realtor, a loan officer, or a veteran, or seeking to become a real estate investor, put a 1 in the chat, guys. If you want to invest in another piece of real estate in the next 12 months, put a 1 in the chat. We're going to give you a free roadmap that you guys could interconnect with us to put you on your journey to become a real estate investor. John Garcia, I see you. Phil 716, I see you. Okay, Ray J. Barton, I see you. The veteran construction guy, I see you. Okay, and guys, we're looking to partner with you guys. So if you guys got a small business that you want to partner with us and you want some of these leads that I'm generating right now, okay, you guys could actually partner with us. So make sure you guys get the likes up, and I'm going to give you guys a number to where you guys could text, okay? I want you guys to text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 760-573-2731. 760-573-2731. Okay, you're going to text the word WIN to that phone number, and then you guys could get on a consultation with us. Now, we can't talk on the phone for 30 minutes with you. We can only give you a free 10-minute phone call, okay? We'll give you a free roadmap, and we'll get you on your journey to investing with a veteran. Now, Bruno, do you have that definition for me?
Yes, sir. So it's the maximum amount of money a home buyer can borrow for a conventional mortgage that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are willing to purchase or guarantee.
Bingo, 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 bingo. I see the Queen Bee is in the building. Shout out to Claudienne, our partner out there in Florida, driving around in Bentleys, Range Rovers, cruises, flying around in helicopters. What's up, Claudienne? Claudienne is in the building, man. Good to see you, Claudienne. So, guys, listen. Free, F-R-E-E, free roadmap for you guys. If you guys want to get a free roadmap from us, you're going to text the word WIN to 760-573-2731. And then also, if you're a realtor and you're looking to build an unstoppable empire with us, we're looking to partner with you. Okay, we need to help more veterans. Myself, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, and our team, along with my sister, Claudia Ann Hibbert, okay, Storm, okay, from X-Men, all right? We're on a journey to help 21 million veterans. So if you guys are interested in helping us do that, right? Because right now I got people, right now I'm curious to know. Right now I want you to put in the chat, what state are you checking in from? I want to read what state you guys are checking in from. So right now, put it in the chat. Tell me where you guys are located at, okay? I am in sunny Southern California, Cali, okay? All right? Where men walk around with Speedos on with their back hair out, all right? Okay, we got Texas in the building. Texas, we got North Carolina in the building. We got Maryland in the building. Where are you guys checking in from? Put it in the chat. We got Virginia in the building, okay? All right, we got, where you guys checking in at? We got another Virginia. We got New York in the building. Son, we got California in the building, Dallas, Texas in the building. Okay, that's where you can buy a BAH. Y'all know what a BAH is? MK, you know what a BAH is? A big ass house. Okay. All right, so guys, we got people all over the place right now on all of our social media platforms. We got 172 winners in the building in the show. All right, welcome to the show, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor out of sunny Southern California, real estate investor, vertically integrated real estate company. I got my brother Nick in the building. Nick is one of our lenders. Shout out to Nick that's on YouTube right now. Guys, we're setting up these appointments. Thank you for the 27 shares and 11,000 likes on TikTok. We currently got 36 winners in the building today. Listen, we're going to rock out and talk to you guys about the VA loan. So give me up to 3 more shares right now, guys, for the 37 people that are on TikTok and 181 people that are on YouTube and Christian Mingles. Okay, so now let's go over this. Let me kick this information for you. The conforming limit. Bruno Nascimento, check this out. Is there a minimum loan? Is there a maximum loan amount for the VA loan for first-time use?
Absolutely not.
Can you explain?
If you can get approved for it, you can get it. That's it. So all they care about is if you can get approved for it, so can you repay it? So your income, your debt, all that stuff, it's whatever you can get approved for is essentially your limit, but there's no cap.
Okay, no cap. And that's not lying. We ain't lying to you. No cap.
No cap and no
cap, Jack. Okay, so check it out, guys. Every last one of you guys can buy a $5 million property if you can afford it. Now, let me read this. Okay. We're going to talk about the qualifications. Okay. It says, we're going to talk about the qualifications for a joint loan. Okay. Right now, I'm in my bag of tricks and I'm looking up what the qualifications are. Guys, if you have questions, put them in the chat. Give me up to 2 more shares. I'm almost at 30. The goal is 100. Thank you for reaching the 11,000 likes on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the engagement on TikTok and LinkedIn and YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you for the people that are on X listening to the show. Okay, now let's talk about the qualifications. Underwriting considerations and functions. I'm going to read it to you guys. Consider the credit and, everybody write the word and in the chat. And. Write the word and in the chat. Consider the credit and combined income and asset of both parties. Everybody put both, B-O-F. That means both of them. That means that if you're doing a joint VA loan, if you got a partner with better income credit, okay, the strength of one veteran's related income, that means that the non-veteran's income can help you qualify for your lack of income. Consider the credit and combined income and assets of both parties. Strength of one veteran related to income and assets may compensate for income weakness of the other. Let me read this again, man. Lord have mercy, man. Bruno, man. Man, should we continue to kick this information, man? What do you think, bro? You think we should shut it down, man? What do you think? You think we should keep kicking it or what?
Likes and some more shares for some people to get this chicken nuggets fresh out the grease, like how you say it.
I'm telling you, man, listen, we're kicking chicken nuggets fresh out of the grease. I guarantee you there's not one person talking about the VA loan like we do. I know beyond a reasonable doubt, guys, that we are the masters at this game. There's nothing that you can't ask us about the VA loan. We need more shares and more people in here, guys. All right? They're not teaching this stuff. And the reason why they're not giving this stuff to you guys is because they want to keep your ass in the military.
Hey, Dr. Clarissa, what's up?
What's up, Dr. Clarissa? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dr. Clarissa. Make sure you follow Dr. Clarissa. We're keeping the stage at a minimum because we want to make sure we invite more people up on stage. If you have a question or comment that you would like to ask on stage, come to the stage and ask your question. I'm inviting you guys up. We're talking about how you can partner with a veteran. If you're in this space, guys, I'm going to invite you up. You can ask any question that you want to ask about the VA home loan benefit. So if you have a question that you would like to propose to the stage, we're going to be able to share it with you. Okay, so let's keep rocking out. Thank you for the rose, Jen. I appreciate you. Thank you for the music play. Thank you. Okay, we're at 30 shares. Can y'all get me up to 5 more shares on TikTok? And I'm going to keep rocking out. Okay, so let me keep reading here.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and step down and allow someone else to come up. Thanks a lot.
Okay, you bet, brother. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. PK is a proud supporter. PK, I appreciate you showing up every day, man. It means a lot to us. So thank you for coming up. Okay, so guys, listen. If you have a question or comment, come to the stage or ask your question in the chat. We will answer any question that you would like to answer. Okay, now let me keep reading. Strength of one veteran's related income or assets may compensate for the income and asset weakness of another. However, satisfactory credit of one veteran cannot compensate for the other veteran's poor credit. Now, the veteran does not have to have a good credit score. They only have to have no late payments, and they have to have the ability to repay. Let me run that again. I don't think the people in the back heard me. What did I just say, Bruno? What did I just say, Bruno?
That they don't need good credit. They just need to be able to pay the loan back.
You do not need to have good credit score. That is a bank rule, not a VA rule.
And no late payments.
No late payments in the last 12 months. Your debt to income ratio has to be efficient in order to repay. So for those of y'all that got bad credit, put a 1 in.
About the VA loan, bro. That's the part that is like, dog, man, the thing that people don't get, man, like, this is what makes the VA loan so strong, man. Because even though, for example, like that, like, you know, they don't want you to have any late payments within the past 12 months, but the VA loan, man, it's so flexible because it lets and this is why it's so important to have somebody that knows this, bro, that like is willing to get in the ring and like, you know what I mean? Like swing for the fences, man, because they can no shit really advocate for you, man. And like they can go and write letters of explanation and plead your case to the underwriter to justify that late payment that you have. They can go and explain and say, you know what, like, you know, it was a card that he didn't know that he had because he was deployed and the address that they were sending the bill to wasn't making it out to them. Look at, you know what I mean? So then they can go and like plead your case, man. Like, that right there, for me, man, personally, if anybody were to ask me, like, as far as like, oh, you know, oh, you think it's the best because you're a veteran? No, bro. Like, for me, it's the fact that it's people can fight for you and like, no shit, plead your case so that, you know, you can turn a no into a yes if you have information to support it. Whereas in conventional, shit.
Good luck.
Come on now. Tell about conventional, bro.
Good luck. Good luck with that. Conventional 20% down, and you got to be a water walker, okay? And then you got to have a good hairline, okay? You ain't conventional loan, man. Good luck with having, you know, risky credit. You know, FHA loan is the most expensive loan. So let me tell you some of the fundamental things that's the difference between the VA loan and conventional and FHA loan. VA loan, okay? You have to have 20% down. You got to be a water walker, have good credit, okay? And then you can't have any crooked teeth, all right? Number 2, FHA loan. FHA loan is the most expensive, okay? And it requires mortgage insurance. So you're going to pay, your monthly payment is going to be higher, okay? The VA loan, you could be a mouth breather and get one, okay? All you got to do is have somebody serve 90 days on active duty, and then you rate the VA loan. If you're a non-veteran, you can also partner with a vet, and that's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And you can buy a multi-unit with the VA loan, and you can utilize the potential income of the non-vacant multifamily doors. This is the big one. I ain't giving y'all that game. Do you want to know? Who wants to know? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to know. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to know how to buy multifamily with the VA loan with zero money down. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to know how to buy multifamily with the VA loan with zero money down. That means no money out of your pocket, okay? Put a 1 in the chat. Okay, I'm waiting on some 1s, guys, man. I'm waiting on, throw them 1s, man. It's like I'm in a strip club, dog. Get them 1s in the chat right now. All right, so guys, let me do a quick room reset. Shout out to the 132 people that are here right now. I appreciate you guys for being on here. If you guys are liking the pace, put a 2 in the chat, guys. My name is Anthony Glenn, and I have my co-hosts Bruno Nascimento and Ian Jensen in the chat. So guys, make sure you guys give them a follow. And then also, if you guys want a free consultation call with us, text this number. You're going to text WIN to 760-385-82. No, I'm sorry. I'm giving the wrong damn number. 760-573-2731. You're going to text the word WIN, and you can get on our calendar. The reason why we're not taking any back channels or private messages is because I don't have time for that. So we have to have a system. The reason why we're asking you guys to text us, WIN to 760-573-2731 is because when you do that, that's going to go in, and then our concierge team will get you on our calendar to diagnose your situation for free and get you on a roadmap to where you can partner with us, or if you find a veteran, or if you don't even have to be a veteran. If you just want to talk to us about your real estate journey, we're trying to make 100 millionaires. Okay. And if that's you and you're trying to do that, okay, text the number. Again, the number is 760-573-2731. Text the word WIN. We'll get you on a free consultation call with us. Okay. Now, who has questions in the chat that they would like to propose to us? We currently have we're hovering between 130 to 140 people on all social media platforms. Make sure you give myself and Bruno a follow. We're going to talk about multi-units next. But guess what? I need 5 more shares. Once I get to 35 shares down there at the bottom, if you don't know how to share on TikTok, down at the bottom, you'll see an arrow pointing to the right. If you hit that arrow and share the live, we're going to walk through our next portion of the Winning Real Estate Show. We're going to be talking about how to purchase multifamily with the VA loan. As a non-veteran, that means that you do not have to serve to invest in a multifamily with a veteran. We're going to walk through that step by step, but we need more shares, okay? Okay, I need 3 more shares. Okay, who has questions? I'll answer questions until we get to 35 shares. Okay, hit that share button. Sharing is caring. Is it hard to get a multi-unit on a no-doc loan? Yes. Yes, it is. No-doc loans carry a higher interest rate or adjustable rate mortgages, and then yes, it is very difficult to get a multifamily on no docs, unless you're doing because remember, collateral. They want collateral. Who has questions? Okay, y'all got me up to 35.
How you doing, family?
Hey, what you got, Keisha?
Hey, just trying to see, so if I already have a VA loan, am I able to get another VA loan? Is that a thing?
The answer is
If I
yes.
have one.
Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay. Yes, you can, Keisha. You can utilize your VA home loan again. But Bruno, can you explain how?
Whenever you're looking at using your VA home loan again, right, they're going to try to see is how much entitlement do you have remaining? And then that's what they're going to factor for you to be able to qualify at 0 down. Now, let's say you go and you for 400,000, right? 0 down for you to buy a second property, meaning that you have one property, it's in your VA loan, you're moving out of that one, you're gonna go use it again because you hopped on TikTok, you heard Tony talking about winning in real estate, and you're like, holy crap, man, I gotta jump on it. I'm gonna go buy another property. That property is gonna be it's 400,000 that you get approved for, but the property is 410,000. Oh snap! So what do we do? Are we gonna have to put down $10,000? No, right? All you got to do is you just put in 25% of the difference, meaning that you can go and you can buy that property at 410,000, and all you got to come out of pocket for the down payment is $2,500. So 25% of the difference, right? But that's how you'd be able to tap into your VA home loan again.
Yeah, and that's absolutely right. So where did you buy your first property?
Virginia.
How much did you pay for it?
So it's 317,000.
Okay, so you got 317,000 that you bought that property. You facilitated your owner occupancy. You lived in the property. All we have to do is you can set up a consultation call with us. We'll pull your entitlement and tell you how much VA loan you have left for free. And then after that, we'll get you on your journey to purchasing another property, and we'll help you structure that property that you're in the event that you're trying to move. But the secondary property that you buy, you do have to live in the property. Did I answer your question?
Right. Yes, you did. Definitely. Thank you so much.
Okay. Did you get the number? Repeat the number that I told you to text. I want to see if you got the number right.
I got it written down, but I walked away from my desk, so it's at my desk, but I do have it written down.
Okay, I'm going to give it to you one more time because, see, listen, guys,
Okay.
the only way you're going to be able to get to where we're at is that we're giving you this information, but we're also going to hold you accountable for implementing the information. Because when you give people free information, they sit on the information and then they're serial note takers. We want you to invest in more real estate. And I'm telling you right now, guys, you are going to listen, if you're not buying more real estate, you're going to freaking run out of money. Your pension plan, your 401k is not going to be enough. There's only two fundamental things that print money: LLC and real estate. Outside of that, if you guys are not thinking outside of the box, you better buy some more property. And I would challenge you guys to Google who's buying the most property right now in 2024, and y'all give me the answer. Somebody Google that right now. That's on the live. We got 190 people. PK Strong, no, it's something that I had to piece together. It's very difficult to find, man. I mean, it's a lot of this stuff we've extracted from here and there, and all of this stuff that we're teaching right now, we've actually extracted all of the information from the lender's handbook, and then we compressed it into our own curriculum, so that way we could teach the VA Loan Masterclass, which is trademarked. Okay, so, but all of this information that we have, you can look it up. You can Google and verify anything that we're talking about. Okay, so hi, what's the best loan to get when buying a house? Okay, great question. The best loan to get is the best loan to me, if you're a veteran, is the VA loan. Outside of that, any loan that has a great interest rate and FHA and VA loans are FHA and conventional loans are pretty similar in nature, with the exception of all of the guidelines that the FHA loan requires for you to get the loan. Okay, so my suggestion is to sit down with us in a roadmap and do a free analysis with us, and then we'll talk about which one works the best. We'll give you 3 scenarios, because a qualification is a qualification. But what we'll do on the roadmap is that we'll give a scenario between 400,000 and 500,000. And then we'll see, okay, which loan pays the most and which loan has me paying the less amount down. Okay. All right. Who has a question? Go ahead, Bruno.
For that, I would tell him, man, like the best loan for you to be able to purchase a house would be the loan that fits your goals and your exit strategy the most.
That's correct. Right?
So if you're sitting there and you're like, exit strategy, hold on, man, I'm just looking at buying a house. What are you talking about? That if that's what you're thinking now, then I'm telling you, man, that you will get yourself in trouble by not having an exit strategy. And if you don't have it and you don't know what we're talking about, you desperately need to connect with us immediately for that.
And I'm Googling this right now. Who purchased the most properties 2024? Okay. All right. So right now it says, let me see here. Are corporations buying homes in the U.S.? As of June 2022, the report estimates that roughly 574,000 single-family homes. Listen to me, guys. Y'all better pay attention. As of June of 2022, the report estimates that roughly 574,000 single-family homes nationwide were owned by institutional investors. Defines as entities that own at least 100 such homes. These companies are 3.8% of 15 million single-family residents. So companies are buying single-family homes. And the reason why they're doing it is because now they can drive the price up. Watch this. I'm going to Google another fact. What percentage has rental properties went up in the U.S.? Let me get this, 2023 to 2024. Year over year rental properties changed from 2023 to 2024, 15 freaking percent. Median rental prices went up 6 to 8%. Increase in values of homes in the United States have went up from 8 to 17% nationwide. So think about that. $500,000 property increased in value 8%. Y'all do the math. What is that? Somebody give me the numbers. Let's do this. And the reason why I'm talking to you guys, if you guys don't know economics, you're gonna mess it up. 500,000 times 8%. That means properties went up $40,000 over the last 12 months. The median home price property. In the last 3 years, if you would have bought a property in 2019, you would have $150,000 of equity in your property. Now, the reason why we're talking about this stuff, guys, is if you're not paying attention, hey, go ahead out there and continue to wait. You better get in the game right now. If you would have bought a house January of 2023, your property value would have went up on the median home price $35,000 on average. So for those of you who waited, it cost you 30 grand. Let that sink in. Now, let's continue to rock out. Bruno, all right? So I need 3 more shares, guys. First-time home buyers missed out. You damn right they did, because you're trying to time the market. All right. And the reason why we're sharing this stuff with you guys is because, look, man, you can't deny. You cannot debate with people who know facts. OK, this is live information, guys. Get the shares up right now. Anthony Glenn, buy and hold, invest. If you guys want a free roadmap call with us, text WIN. That's WIN to 760-573-2731. Again, that's WIN to 760-573-2731. WIN to 760-573-2731. And you guys can get on a consultation call with us for free to diagnose your situation and get you on a 12-month roadmap to invest in real estate. Now, Bruno, can you tell me what's going on with the why is this so unique in nature? What happens every 4 years with the government and with our presidency? Can you talk about this and tell us why this is so important to invest in real estate in 2024?
Yeah, man. Because the election, and the election politics is one of those where once it's time for people to get elected, that's the way our government rolls, man. Right? Whenever they want something and they want you to choose and pick them, whenever they want you to pick and choose them, they are going to, try to get things out of state to where it's beneficial. right? Now, all of a sudden, you'll start to see the interest rates go down. You start to see all these softening blows that kind of takes place, right, to line things up because it's in their best interest now. So, time it. Try to time the market if you want, right? But Tony already laid it out, man. Numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't.
That's right. That's right, guys. And this is what we're talking about, guys. Put a one in the chat if you guys are picking up what we're putting down. Welcome to the show, Winning Real Estate. Today, we're talking about the VA loan. Guys, we just don't do the VA loan. We do trust. We talk about investing. We do multi-unit investing. We talk about how to set up your corporate structure. We talk about all types of other stuff, guys. So if you guys are enjoying the show, I appreciate you guys pulling up. If you're a realtor, loan officer, please text us too, because we're hiring, guys. We just partnered with Grant Cardone, called Cardone Veterans Group. We're on a mission to help 21 million veterans nationally invest in real estate. So if that's you and you want to help us extend our knowledge out here, please text that number so you guys can be a partnership with us. Realtors, loan officers, we're hired. If you're trying to help more veterans, okay, hit us up, okay? And right now, you guys, let's just say that from people you saw, New York, Alabama, Texas, Florida, we basically set the roadmap up. We hit that qualification for you guys, and then we look for people who want to help veterans. Not make money, because making money is a result of helping people. We put the people over the profit, okay? So if you guys are realtors and you guys want to see what it is that we're doing, you want to get on our live and help us grow, hit us up, okay? Now, if you're a veteran or you know a veteran, put a 2 in the chat. If you're a veteran and you're on this live, if you know a veteran, put a 2 in the chat right now. You know a veteran right now, okay? Put a 2 in the chat. You know somebody who has served in the armed forces or is serving in the armed forces right now, because we're going to talk about the joint VA loan. We're going to talk about we owe them how to buy a multifamily, correct? That's next, Bruno, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so let's talk about that, okay? So we got 2 more things. We're going to go over the VA construction loan and how that works, okay? And then we're going to talk to you guys about how to buy a multifamily with the VA loan with 0 money down. Now, before I start, I'm going to do a scenario. Let's just say the property is, I need everybody to participate with me so I can get some engagement in the chat. I want everybody to put $500,000 in the chat right now. Please type 500,000 in the chat right now. 500,000, 500,000. I need to see, we got a lot of people on the live. Put 500,000 in the chat, please. Just type it in. 500,000. Okay, thank you, King. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you, PK Strong. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you. Thank you, Blessed. Thank you, Keisha. Okay. All right. So now let's imagine that this multifamily is $500,000 down. Let me show you how much you would have to put down if you were doing a FHA, a multifamily purchase. Times 5% equals, you would have to put down $25,000 if you were buying a multifamily utilizing the FHA rule. Now, let's say if you were doing a conventional loan, 500,000 times 20% equals, you would have to have $100,000 if you were doing the conventional loan. So listen to me, guys. $100,000, which is 20% of 500,000, you would have to put down $100,000 if you were using conventional loan. Ain't nobody got no money like that. If you're doing FHA, you would have to put down $25,000 with the 5% down. But that loan is going to require for you guys to have PMI. Ian, since you're on the live right now, make sure you guys give Ian. Ian, can you do an FHA loan? Or Nick, can you do an FHA loan? Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Okay, let's do this scenario. 500,000. Taxes is at 1.5%. 0 HOA. Okay. All right. Can y'all give me what the principal, interest, and taxes and insurance would be on a $500,000 purchase with a FHA loan with PMI? Can somebody do that for me? Ian, can you do that for me? Or Nick, if you're on the live still, can you do that for me? I'm going to show y'all the fundamental difference in pay of utilizing the VA loan versus the versus utilizing anybody else's stuff. Now, Bruno, can you tell me, what does the veteran have to do?
Okay, so What does a veteran have to do for what?
To purchase a multifamily with the VA loan.
So the veteran one, he has to have the intent to own or occupy one of the units, right? He needs to be able to qualify for it. And then they have multiple ways of being able to qualify. But primarily, he needs to have the intent to own or occupy one of the multi-units. So the number one thing that they need to do is hit us up.
Damn right. Jesus Christ, man. Bruno's multitasking. That's what he's doing. That's why I like to call on him, because I know he's closing deals right now while we're on the live. Okay, so the fundamental thing that the veteran needs to do is if he wants to buy a multifamily, is that he's going to set up a free roadmap call. Okay, free roadmap call. After that, he gets qualified. Now, everybody put this word down. 75. Put these numbers down. You're going to pay. I want everybody to put 75 in the chat. 75. Okay. 75. So 75% of the potential rental income will be utilized for the vacant units. Everybody put the number 4 in the chat. This is something that a lot of people don't know. Put the number 4 in the chat. Now, I'm going to tell you the qualifications that it takes to buy a multifamily for the VA loan. Okay, you're buying a fourplex. That means it's a one building with 4 doors. Okay, we're going to tell you how the veteran qualifies for this property. So let's just say that fourplex, okay, you can only count 3 doors because you live in one. You're the veteran. You live in one door. It's a fourplex. It's a fourplex, meaning a 4 multifamily. So that means that you have how many? What is 4 minus 1? Put the answer in the chat. I'm breaking this down for the people who do not know anything about real estate. So do not. Okay, so 3. So that means that I have 3 doors. Okay, for instructional purposes only. Let's just say that those 3 doors are 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And each 2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms will rent for $2,000. So what is $2,000 times 3? Come on, y'all. $6,000. So that means that 75% of $6,000 will be utilized to qualify for the multifamily. Let me explain it again. You got 4 doors. The veteran lives in 1 door, okay? The veteran lives in 1 door, okay? So that means that one, you can't count that income. That veteran just has to qualify for his portion of the multifamily. You have 3 additional doors with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This is a fourplex. So that means that each door could potentially generate $2,000. 2, 4, 6. So I can use 75% of $6,000 times 75% equals. So that means that $4,500 I can use a month for income for that property times 12 months. That means that potential income I can use, that means that I can plus up my income to qualify for this multi-unit, $54,000. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understood that breakdown. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys want us to run it back. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understood that. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys want us to run that back one more time. Okay? So, again, guys, listen to me. With a multifamily, you can, okay, I got 1, 2. If I got 1, 2, we're going to run it back, baby. We're going to run it back, okay? Bruno, do you want to help me run it back?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, Bruno, can you utilize a calculator with your T-Mobile Sidekick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, guess what? I can't run it back until you guys get us up to 10 more shares. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Winning Real Estate Show. Today, you got Bruno Nascimento and Ian Jensen, and these are my 2 co-hosts. Make sure you give me a follow. Make sure you give Ian a follow. Right now, get us up to 10 more shares right now on TikTok. And man, if you ain't hitting them thumbs, we ain't having no fun. So make sure you pound the hell out of that thumb. Get us up to 14,000 likes. Right now, we're at 13,000 likes on TikTok, and we're at 40,000. We're at 40 shares. Right now, we need 10 more shares. So hit that bottom right arrow and share this to your friends. And guys, we're going to run it back for you guys once we get 10 more shares, guys. So right now, get us 10 more shares. We're breaking down to how to buy a multifamily with the VA loan and how you can qualify. Okay, we need 8 more shares. Okay, we need 8 more shares. Hit that share. Share this, please, with some of your friends. All you got to do is hit the button and share, guys. We can't be kicking it like a sensei in here and rocking out with you guys if you guys are not sharing. Sharing is caring, man. So if you guys like our pace and you like the show, we need for you guys to share this up and keep hitting those thumbs. Okay, we already up to 14,000. I appreciate you, but we need 8 more shares. We need the 37 people that are on TikTok Live to give us 8 more shares, please. Okay. All right. So Bruno, is there anything that you, we'll answer some questions while we get the shares up, but we can't run it back until you guys get the shares up. Okay. Again, if you guys want a free consultation call with us, the number is 760-573-2731. Again, 760-573-2731. All you got to do is text the word WIN and you can register for a free roadmap call. And guess what? We're on YouTube. So this YouTube is going to live there forever. Right now, we're breaking down buying a multifamily and how to qualify for it. Okay, we need 6 more shares, guys. Okay, and then 6 more shares on TikTok, guys. And then we need 6 more shares. Get us up to 6 more shares. What's up, Lydia? Thank you for coming. 6 more shares. 6 more shares. Okay. Who has a question? Anybody have any questions with the people that are on the live right now? If you have a question, put it in the chat, or you can come on stage and ask the question. We need 5 more shares, guys. 5 more shares. Trying to get on TikTok. Okay, little Proverbs. Thank you. Okay, we need 5 more. We need 3 more shares. 3 more shares. Okay. 3 more shares.
Bro, like the power of this information, man. I think a lot of people underestimate, man. Like the knowledge of this, man. Knowing how you can ultimately like apply some of this stuff, man.
Yes.
Because a lot of people think that like it's you know, like as if it's like this secret thing that like, you know, everyone who's making all these moves and doing all these things, it's like this secret, like, oh, this person has this. Oh, they must come from money. Oh, they must already have all this. And man, that's not what it is, man. It's the knowledge. So like, you know, so when you see people out here winning, man, and again, I'm just saying this while we wait for the shares to come up, man. It's, you know, so sometimes when you think that it's people that they have money and that they have all this and that, and it's not what you think. You know, they do have something that you don't, right? But it's the knowledge, right? It's the knowledge and the resources for them to get to the bag, man, like that a lot of people don't have. So share this up, man. Share this up. Get some more people in here, right? Because you can help somebody else get knowledge that even if it can be.
You know, Patrick moved, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, and welcome to the show, man. And then Bruno, make sure you follow Bruno. Okay, make sure you follow Ian Jensen. Follow our moderators to the show, guys. Anthony Glenn By, an old investor. Otis James is in the building. What's up, Otis? Good to see you, brother.
What's going on, man? I'm just visiting my parents. I'm just passing through.
Okay, we're rocking out on the VA loan, man, so you can hang out, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you.
Right on, man. I'll be in and out, but we'll connect later if nothing else.
Okay. I appreciate that. So make sure you guys follow Otis James. He is a educator, and he's one of our partners. Guys, he does the 4 Data Points Academy. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys want to buy multifamily and you want to be the GOAT at it, okay, make sure you give Otis, my brother, a follow also. So Ian Jensen, Bruno Nascimento, Otis James, these are my 3 friends. Okay, and I do business with people I know, like, and trust, guys. So if you guys want to win with us, you can text WIN to 760-573-2731. Again, 760-573-2731. Hit that follow button. We're going to be doing these rooms every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm going to be a guest host with Otis James on Mondays and Fridays. And we're going to be rocking out on TikTok, okay, and teaching you guys how to win in real estate. If you guys like the show, put a 1 in the chat, guys, because guess what? Y'all got us to 50 shares, man. It's time for us to rock out, man. You got us to 50 shares. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. And 15,000 likes. Let's rock out, Bruno. Okay, so let's run this scenario back. How to buy multifamily with the VA home loan benefit. Okay, there's 2 ways. You can go on the loan with the veteran, or you don't go on the loan. If you go on the loan with the veteran, your income can help you qualify for that multifamily. Okay, and the potential income of the other vacant units for a fourplex. That means you got 4 doors. You could buy a 5-plex though with the VA loan, and we're going to talk about that. So everybody put these 2 numbers in the chat. Number 5, and what's the other number that they need to put in the chat, Bruno? Multifamily.
7.
7. Okay, 5 and 7. Let me read this. If the property is to be owned by 2 or more veterans, how many? Put the number in the chat. If the property is to be owned by 2 or more eligible veterans, how many? 2. It may consist of 4 family units. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 business unit. So how many is that? That's a 5-plex. It doesn't say or. If the property is to be owned by 2 or more eligible veteran, it may consist of 4 family unit, 1 business unit, and 1 additional unit for each veteran participating. Thus, listen, I'm reading this. Thus, 2 veterans may purchase or construct. What does that mean, Bruno? This is the mother of all gems right here. I'm dropping the mother of all gems. What does this mean, Bruno?
Or build.
Bingo. Listen, guys, I know for a fact nobody's kicking this game like we're kicking it, guys. Make sure you get the shares up. Listen, get more veterans in this space. I'm reading it to you. That means that if you're a non-veteran, you can purchase or build a multi-unit with a veteran with no money down. If the property is to be owned by 2 or more eligible veterans, it may consist of 4 family units and 1 business unit. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 1 additional unit for each veteran participating in the ownership. 6, 7. It even goes further to explain. Thus, 2 veterans may purchase or construct, that means build, residential property consisting for up to 6 family units. 4 units plus 1 unit for each veteran and 1 business unit. So that's 7. Let me read it again. 6 family. Okay. 1 veteran lives in the property. 1 veteran lives in the other door. 1 business unit and 4 family units. That's 7. So can you buy multifamily or build multifamily with the VA loan? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Now, Bruno, should we stop here or should we keep going? Put a 2 in the chat if you believe we should keep going and kicking this information. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are done. We'll keep going. We're gonna break down. We'll break down. If I see some 1, if I see, okay, y'all want me to keep going? Yeah, okay. All right. I got the 2s. We're gonna rock out. All right. Now, VA loan through an LLC or in the name of the vet. You do it in the name of the vet and you transfer it to a trust. That's the hack. I'm not going to repeat that. All right. Let me keep kicking it like a sensei so you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. All right. So, Bruno, let's walk through a scenario. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Bruno, can you break down? Okay. 500,000. Everybody put 500,000 in the chat. I'm going to walk through this scenario. And we're going to talk about this, okay? $500,000 purchase. This is a multifamily. This is a fourplex, okay? Now, Bruno, okay, each unit produces $2,000, the multifamily. A fourplex is a multifamily. That means 4 people live in. Let's do a 5-plex. Put the number 5 in the chat. Let's just say this veteran bought this multifamily and it's a 5-plex. So that means there's 5 doors. One of them is a business unit. And now, walk me through the other 4 units, Bruno, please.
So that 5th unit is the business, right? You reside in 1, okay, and then those three little fingers, right, that you huff and puff and I blow your ass down. Little fingers that are sticking up, right? Those are going to be the 3 units that you can rent out to tenants, people with social security numbers.
Bingo. Okay. So now So guys, let's go. All right, so let's go, Bruno. So right now we have one veteran, okay, and then we got 4 additional units, 1 business unit and three family units. Let's just say that the business unit we rent out for $2,000, and then the other 3 units, the other residential units, we rent out for $2,000. So what is Bruno? So let's walk through this scenario so people got this game on how multi-units are underwritten. Okay, so you got 5 doors, 1 veteran lives in 1, and you got 1 business unit. The business unit and the residential units all have the potential to rent out for $2,000. So Bruno, what is 2,000 times 4?
So that's going to be $8,000.
$8,000 of potential rental income for these units. Okay, now what do I got to do next, Bruno, of the $8,000 of potential income?
So now you're going to get the 75% of the 8,000, which is 6,000.
Okay,
now
so
that's $6,000, right, is what now can be considered, right, in the way that the lender breaks down your profile. So that's income that you don't have, but they already factor that in for you when they're looking at your income that comes in.
Okay, so $6,000 times 12 months, that is $72,000 of income that you don't have to make to qualify for this multifamily. So your income plus $72,000 of potential income could be utilized to buy the multifamily. Ladies and gentlemen, put a 2 in the chat if you guys thought that this was crazy and it was a good breakdown of the VA and how the VA underwrites multifamily. Okay, yes, you cannot have more than 4 units for owner occupancy. It does have to be a residential property, and anything 5 or more typically is considered commercial. So if you're doing a joint VA loan and you do one, if you're doing a single VA loan, you could buy a 4-plex with 1 business unit attached. But you cannot. One of those has to have. One of those has to be a business unit. It cannot be 5 multifamily. It has to be 1 business unit. It has to be mixed use. Okay. All right. So guys, I'm still hovering around 50. Okay. We're going to break down the last and final thing, guys. Again, let me do a quick room reset. This is the final reset, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the show. Anthony Glenn, buy and hold investor. Bruno Nascimento on the show. Ian Jensen in the chat. Make sure you follow those 3 people. And Otis James, my brother Otis. Make sure you follow Otis. Follow these people because Bruno is my co-host. Ian Jensen is my co-host as well. And guys, we're talking to you guys and breaking it down and showing you guys how to buy multifamily with the VA home loan benefit. Okay, so if you want to get a free roadmap call with us, 760-573-2731. Again, 760-573-2731. Text the word WIN. That's win. You're going to text that number, okay, and then you're going to get up with us. And then also, if you guys want to join the Facebook group on TikTok. What's up, Stephanie? Shout out to you, Stephanie Torres. They're about to buy their 3rd real estate property. Shout out to Gunnery Sergeant, Tech Sarge Stephanie that just joined Instagram. What's up, Stephanie? Congratulations on getting an offer for your property, and I'm super excited to represent you in Hawaii. I'm coming over there, and I'm flying in with Speedos on, Stephanie. Okay, that's it. With my back hair out, I'm coming to Hawaii, and I'm going over there when you guys get y'all's property. Okay, and then I'm going to be living my best life out there in Hawaii with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on the Winning Real Estate Show. Anthony Glenn, I'm your host, buy and hold investor, vertically integrated real estate company. Over $1 billion in real estate sales. Okay, a multi-millionaire in the real estate space. I've been doing real estate since 1998. Okay, back when I had hair. Okay, a hairline. All right. I got more hair on my back than I do on my head now. So if you guys are interested in learning from us and winning with us, okay, text WIN to 760-573-2731. We will get you on a free roadmap call because we need to help more veterans. I got my sister, Stephanie Torres, that is on, I'm live on TikTok, Stephanie. So Stephanie, if you got TikTok, come on over to TikTok because we want to get you over there so you can tell them your story. They've utilized their VA loan. They purchased 2 properties. They're keeping one and they're selling one, and then they're utilizing the VA loan. They're going to Hawaii. They're going to be there for 3 years. It's a dual military family, and then they're going to buy a property over there that's going to pay them money for the rest of their life. And guess what? The government's going to pay for it. Okay? They've been real estate investors. Stephanie, what year did you purchase that property? I can't remember your first one, your first real estate investment. I don't remember. Stephanie, are you here? Okay. So now they're going to be on their third VA purchase. Okay. And they were young, and they were under 25 years old. And then now 2018. So 6 years ago, they bought their first property. 18. Yeah, I'm an ASVAB waiver. You know, I got to count on my fingers, right? So 6 years they bought their property. That property has increased in value. They bought another property in LA. They're about to sell that property and make over $100,000. And then now they're going to Hawaii to buy their third property in Hawaii. They'll be there for 3 years, guys. Dual military family. And they're going to get dual BAH, and they're going to buy their Airbnb. Who doesn't want to go to Waikiki? Who doesn't want to go to Honolulu? Guys, it's not you. You always want to, it doesn't matter where you're at. You always focusing on who you want to become. And the only way you're going to do that is that you got to leverage every single penny to invest in real estate, because real estate's the only thing that prints money. Stephanie, what did you buy that property for, and what is it today? You got tenants in it. Can you be a case study for me if you don't mind? What did you buy that property for? How much did you buy that property for? I cannot remember. Like 400,000. Best life facts. We want to be like you. Hell, I'm trying to be like y'all, man. Your husband still has hair. Okay. So again, guys, if you guys want a free roadmap, okay, text WIN to 760-573-2731. VA construction loan. This is the last thing that we're teaching, and we're going to wrap up. Bruno, VA construction loan, kick it. Bro. What are the four positions of the VA construction loan? No, man, we're not doing it. Listen, Bruno ain't kicking no more knowledge until we get more shares, guys. We got 50 shares. That's it. Give me 10 more shares and we'll do the VA construction loan and explain it. We ain't doing no more game, dog. I'm done giving game, man. We've been hovering on 50 for like 20 minutes.
I was saying, because you talk about Stephanie's husband having hair. Like he's got that good hair too, bro. Like he's got that hair with the gel, the part, the whole nine, bro. I'm over here looking at it like, man, that's some good ass hair.
I wish, man. All I got is my beard now. That's all I got, man. The hair on my back and the hair on my face. The hairline has been gone. I let it go like Frozen, man. Hey, it's all good though. So guys, listen to me, man. The reason why we want to come on live and do this, we're going to be doing this Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. I don't think that, look, I'm not at 60. If I don't get to 60, we're shutting down in the next 2 minutes, guys. Listen, we talked about the VA construction loan. We covered like 20% of the VA loan stuff. We talked about joint VA loan today. We talked about the VA multifamily. We talked about no minimum credit score, no maximum loan amount. There's some other things like negotiating, VA rehab loan, interest rate reduction refinance loan, and the cash out refinance loan. Those are the other things that we didn't do, but we'll reserve that, guys, for the next room, guys, because we're not getting I don't have 10 shares, so we're not going to kick any more information. Again, guys, I'm going to post the TONYGLENNII. Guys, if you go to the Facebook group, you'll get a notification. It's called Win in Real Estate Facebook group. If you guys want to get in that group, go ahead and join the group. And then, guys, we're going to post the 5 essential things to do the VA rehabilitation loan today. So if you guys want to download that document, get in the Win in Real Estate Facebook group. If you want to know where it's at, go to TonyGlennII.com. Bruno, can you put that in the chat? TonyGlennII.com, and you will see the Facebook group. It's called Win in Real Estate. It's the first little tab. I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Let me see. Okay, all right, so this is what it looks like. We got to change that because we're missing a W. They cut the video off. Okay, all right, so this is what it looks like, okay? And if you scroll down, that little Facebook tab will drive you to the Facebook group, okay? That Facebook group is right here. You join the Facebook group. Okay, in the Facebook group, we're going to post here. In here, you'll see we have documents that are already tabbed up here. Okay, Ian has a document up here. We have the, we're going to add documents up here so you guys can download them. And today we're going to download the 5 essential steps that you need to know for the VA construction loan, the VA rehabilitation loan. That means that that if you find a distressed property, okay, that's what we're going to cover next time. Okay, you can find a distressed property and not have to pay for the rehab. So why use your own money when you can find a distressed property and you can find a property that you can rehabilitate? Oh, I got my camera on my studio. Okay, well, you could do you could rehab a property, okay, and then you could do a rehab on a property and win. Okay, so if you guys wanted more information about that, guys, we will share that with you. So who has questions, we're going to close out. Okay, so listen, VA construction loan, we're going to go over next time because we don't have the 60 shares, the 100 shares. That was the goal. And then we're going to go over the interest rate reduction refinance loan, the cash out refinance, and then the VA rehab loan next time, and negotiation strategies. Who has questions or comments that they would like to ask us on the show before we shut down? Who has questions? Questions? Anybody have any questions that they would like to ask us? Any questions? If you missed us, text 760-573-2731. Okay. All right. And get on a free consultation call so we can get you on your roadmap to win in real estate. Got health. You got what is the show schedule? Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 to 11:30. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 to 11:30. Oceanside, California, but we're national. We go virtual. We do a virtual VA Loan Masterclass every month, and you guys can get in there and then actually take notes, and then we have a workbook that you guys can fill out. So if you guys want to register for that event, we'll have the link next time so you guys can register. We'll send that link to you so you can register for the free VA Loan Masterclass. But if you guys want to set up a free roadmap call with us, text the word WIN to 760-573-2731 where we can get on a free consultation call and get you on your way. Okay? I try signing up for the monthly class. Okay, Proverbs, get into the winning. Send me a DM and I'll make sure Bruno calls you today. Little Proverbs, send me a private message after we get off the live. Okay, and then, okay, you sent the win text. Okay, we'll get on the show. So if you did not get set up, we will send me a DM and then Bruno will call you right after the live. Okay. I can't pin the number. TikTok won't let me pin the number. 760-573-2731. Somebody put it in the chat and I'll try to pin it. 760-573-2731. You got to text the word WIN. Okay, what's your question? How can I help you win? You're on the stage right now. What's your question? ANZ, great. Okay. Luis is smart, man. He's smart. Okay. So let me see if it allows me to pin. Nope. See, I don't have the pin option, even when I do it that way. So 760-573-2731. Text the word WIN. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our show. Thank you guys for joining us. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys enjoyed the show today, man. This is a fantastic show, man. Thank you for coming to the show. Make sure you follow Bruno. Make sure you follow Ian. Make sure you follow myself. Okay, and then we're going to be doing these rooms every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will not only talk about VA loans, we will talk about structuring your trust and all types of other stuff. Okay, and then, guys, we appreciate you guys for coming on the show. Okay, and then we will see you guys mañana. All right? Okay, all right. Have a great day.